Alright, we got to continue. So now we're sitting on 3 continues, and we just did 5 fights relatively quickly. Like, none of them were sweeps, but all of them went well, right? I think we did every fight the fastest we could do them. Except for, like, taking, like, 5 seconds to think. I don't think we could have beaten any of these fights any faster with how we've played them. Which tells me we're on pace for a sub 40, which is a very, very fast time. Possibly even as fast as a sub 36, which would be a world record. Well, it's worked so far, so I don't see any reason to change it up. We definitely want to lead Electabuzz. Electabuzz lead is good because if they switch to a ground type on our Thunderbolt, we can switch into our Gyarados, which is a flying type. Can survive the digs, the earthquakes, and then kill with Surf. We'd be hard pressed against any grass type leads or grass types at all. That's definitely a Gyarados.
The commands are made.
We do have a ground type.
That Pokemon must not have been the right
Or
choice.
grass type. Grass type would be reasonable.
Oh, it's Ampharos!
Ampharos. This is what I was talking about. We have it really bad against electric types.
Here's the first
Our
move.
only real way to deal with something like Ampharos is Screech
How
Swift.
will this newly switched out Pokemon
Spoiler alert, we're
fare?
going to be going for Screech Swift against this Ampharos.
A horrible
We haven't found our up move with...
No, the move failed.
That's bad. We missed. What are they going for?
There's the attack.
Strength, okay.
That did
We have time
little
against
damage.
Strength. Even though Electabuzz doesn't have great defense,
These Pokemon are
Yeah.
equally fit.
there's
Plenty of fight left in both of them.
because we have time,
What now?
even though we have low defense, Ampharos has low attack.
There, defense stat went
So I
down.
think after this Screech, we should be able to like 3-hit
What we
KO
do?
with Swift before they 3-hit KO
The
us.
hit glanced
We
right
just gotta
off.
fade some crits and we're chilling. And the thing I was starting to talk about is we don't know what our last move is for Electabuzz. Our up, we know left is Swift, down is
How's that?
Screech, right is Thunderbolt.
That was a glancing blow.
Our up is likely something like Thief or Toxic.
What's this?
Could be Protect.
A
I
light
don't think
hit.
it's Protect, but it could be Toxic.
It's a fierce battle.
So let's see, Thunderbolt, Screech, Swift, Swift.
What's next?
Ooh.
A light
The
attack.
next Swift might not kill.
A show of strength. Yes, it's a hit. There it is. Knockout.
I also forgot that I have no way to beat Gyarados now.
What Pokemon will appear next? What will be next? Oh, it's Gyarados.
Okay.
The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle.
I was trying to quit. It's faster to quit here. I was in the mentality of we're going to survive this next strength, and we did not. That's okay. We got 2 continues left. So we're probably not going to get a world record here because we had to reset. But we reset relatively quick in the fight. It's like turn 5. It's better than getting through a long fight we're not going to win. We're doing this for speed reasons. There's theoretically a world where we can beat that Gyarados, but not when we accidentally switch to our Gyarados. We're going to do the same top row. If they pick the same team, we could try to predict them. Switch to our Flareon on them switching their Gyarados. I don't think there's a lot of merit to that, though, because their Gyarados is going to switch back and then go for Surf, and then our Electabuzz takes damage, and then we're in the loop. I think I will switch to Gyarados here. If they go for Thunder Punch, they're not going to go for it immediately, but they can have it. I think we're fine against Thunder Punch.
Oh, it's Gyarados.
And I can tell this fight's already going to go a lot better for
What's
us.
the opening damage? It's a weak spot.
Good cross drop is a good start for them, though.
What
do we lose to?
Dawn
Fan. If they have a Dawn Fan,
There's the attack. Nails the weak weak spot. A sharp attack.
Double cross chop hit crit.
Hit. That was good. It used berry juice to restore.
Okay, well the first one didn't put me in the yellow.
The
second one did.
Okay. How's that? Whoops,
We dodged,
that
okay.
missed.
So, here's the math, here's the logic, the metric that I have for figuring out how much damage I took there. We took a crit, we didn't eat our goldberry.
Great hit.
We took another crit, we ate our goldberry. So the damage range is anywhere from 49 to like 30.
Use this held item to restore HP.
They're below half now.
The white hot battle continues.
I think we live this next cross chop because he didn't get excited, he didn't say the name.
What's this? Oh, a blow to the weak spot.
Crit my killer.
Down it goes.
Crit did kill.
What Pokemon
Thunderbolt
will
kills now,
appear
and they
next?
didn't switch. Although I imagine they don't need to switch against an Electabuzz because they're like, let me go for a crit cross chop. I'll just kill them. If they have Ampharos on the end though, it's fine. We lost our Ampharos weakness anyway.
Wow, Thunderbolt.
They don't have a ground type,
That's
and they
a
didn't switch
hit.
to Ampharos.
There it is. Knockout.
So they likely have a fire type, a water type, maybe a grass type. I think they would have switched to grass type then.
Oh, it's Muk'd. Two Pokemon
Okay, I need to
remain
decide
on
now.
each side.
What is their last?
Sparks are flying from both teams.
Their last is something that Ampharos... like, it's not Ampharos. So Electabuzz is a lot better. Because it has one less bad matchup. So Electabuzz is important. Can I afford to switch Flareon into this Muck?
They're eyeing each other warily.
Can I afford to get damage off? Is Flareon more important on the end? They would have switched to a grass type if Flareon was more important. I think Electabuzz is more important for the last, so I'm going to switch to Flareon. I need to take like 20-30 seconds there to decide, but I think this is the right decision because of everything I just said. Their last is more likely to be a good matchup for Electabuzz than Flareon.
Oh, it's Flareon!
Hopefully they don't go for Earthquake.
There it goes!
Just Sludge Bomb, which is fine.
I will put
If we can
Pokemon
miraculously
to
get
defend
off two
the flow
flamethrowers
of
here,
battle.
we should likely win.
What's next? That is
We'll know if we're poisoned
damage.
here. We are not.
Sludge bomb away!
So if
Hit!
we did to a
That
KO,
was good!
which is what I was worried about.
Oh, it collapsed!
Alright, well, we need their last to be Gyarados.
Just one Pokemon remains. They're ready to go.
For this to be really good for us.
This Pokemon is back for another
We need to
go.
not get crit,
It's
not get
down
poisoned.
to the last Pokemon now. One Pokemon faces two now.
Thunderbolt should 2 a KO after a flamethrower, but Muck is very tanky. I'm a little nervous.
A right hit.
I'm very nervous.
A sharp attack. Great hit. They're both hanging tough.
I'm definitely dead here.
What's this? That did little
I really need a paralysis here.
vicious attack. Yes, it's a hit. The last Pokemon goes down.
Alright, well, Vanity got the better of me here.
There goes the battle.
I got cocky thinking my top row was good enough, but Muck is actually insanely good against my team. I definitely want to Electabuzz, and I want to figure out the rest of my squad. The thing is, I need Gyarados in case they have a ground type. If they have a ground type, I'll take the loss. We need to just get a good roll on like what their team is, and have something that can answer a Muck. So how do we want to play this? What did they lead last time? They led Primeape. I think we need to run Gyarados. Damn. I think we need to run Gyarados, and we're just going to switch Flareon out for a random. Maybe they lead differently this time. Maybe they lead Gyarados again, and then we like somehow don't have to face an Ampharos, and then just kill the Gyarados.
Quarterfinals.
We'll see what happens with this lead, but if they lead Primeape, we gotta go Gyarados, and hopefully not get crit 3 times. Or we can stay in and dodge. Fuck it, let's just stay in and hit 2 Thunderbolts, dude. I'm not switching.
There's the attack.
We could just paralyze or crit.
That's it.
Ooh, that's it, might be a paralyze. Dodge.
There's the shot. Hit.
We took the hit and didn't get crit. That's important.
It used its held item to restore.
We know it did half, because that was their berry. We picked that up in the last fight,
Unfolding.
when we were Gyarados versus Primeape.
The trainer switching
They
Pokemon.
switch after hitting a cross chop. What?
Oh, it's Muk'd.
Luck. Oh my god. Well, we can beat Primeape with Gyarados, so we stay in for sure. It just sucks that they hit the cross chop, because Sludge Bomb is 100% accurate.
What impact will this Pokemon switch
There's
have
almost
on
some
the
merit to
battle?
going for like Screech here almost.
There's the attack.
Hope our 4th has a physical attack.
Great hit.
If they have a Gyarados, we're in big doo-doo.
Sludge Bomb away.
In fact, this switch with Muck might have been a Gyarados play by them. They might have a Gyarados. We can beat a Gyarados in a War of Attrition with our own Gyarados, but we're officially done with our 3 Pokemon run here, because we are switching to our 4th here.
Oh, it's stealing. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 3.
Excuse me.
What now? Oh, it's frozen solid. It's encased in ice. Being icebound will make this a one-sided battle. They prepare for battle. The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Gyarados! What's this? That was a glancing blow.
I'm gonna need you to find Earthquake, Gyarados, right now.
How's that? A light hit.
Ice Wind is not what I was looking for.
Oh, its speed is down. Look at that swagger. Oh, that's a miss. The heated action continues.
Okay. Hyper Beam.
What's next? Hit. That inflicted some damage.
Quick Claw?
Terrifying roar.
Roar.
It turned tail and ran. A replacement Pokemon will step up. It
I'm
used its
poisoned.
held item to restore HP.
And I don't know what they switched
Sparks
to.
are flying from both competitors.
I'm poisoned.
What'll it do?
Okay.
Ah, that
Well, this
didn't
is what I
do much.
needed anyway. But the fact that I'm poisoned means I
There's the
lose.
shot.
That Ice Punch freeze. I'm pretty sure I can't win this, but I don't know what to do. I definitely don't want to waste a continue. Like, we're already not going to get
Additional
a fast
damage.
time, so we might as well play to win rather than play to...
Both combatants appear to
fast.
be
I
exhausted.
definitely die here.
They
in
go
seconds.
into battle pose. What now?
We love this
A
though.
light attack.
I think we... Yeah, I don't think we died of poison here because of... factors.
Oh, it collapsed.
Because we kill, we don't take any poison damage because it like soaks up the animation.
Which Pokemon will
Because we go to the
join
death
battle
animation,
now?
it doesn't remember to do the poison.
Oh, it's Houndoom. Foe is weak. Now's the time to attack. There's a big HP difference between the two combatants.
The only way I win this is Quick Claw, Gyarados, but I have Goldberry, so no.
It's building up power for its next attack.
Please crit. Please crit.
A furious
Please
attack.
crit. Please Gyarados, crit right now. One time. Give it all.
A powerful blow. Additional damage. There it is. Knockout.
Good news.
There's only one
We have one turn to
Pokemon
break out of
left
the
to
ice.
come out.
I'm like 99% sure you can't break out of ice in Gen 2,
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
but we get one turn to do
One
it.
Pokemon
So let's do
faces
it.
two now.
What did we do
Now
with
the
what did Steelix do? He took the ice punch, so we don't even know what his moves are. We have to go left. Unless it's my default for my first move. So we'll get
There it goes. Great hit.
please unfreeze.
Ah, it can't move. A hot battle is unfolding. It's building up power for its next attack.
It doesn't have Ember. Or it must
Will
have.
this ice
Yeah,
ever
no,
melt?
it's playing around,
Mark the flight
unfreezing me
for
with the
both
fire move
competitors.
for some reason, which makes no sense.
A dazzling
killed
solar
me.
bolt.
Unreal.
That inflicted some damage.
We have Steelix for the Muck, so
There are no more
I know on my
remaining
team now.
Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
okay, Gyarados is really important. Yeah, no, we picked the same team here. If they have Ampharos, we can switch to Steelix. If they have Muck, we can switch to Steelix. If they lead Primeape, we can stay in. If they switch, we switch to Gyarados. If they don't switch, that is with Primeape. There's a lot of angles to play, but we have the right team. This is typically the right core anyway, right? Electric, water, ground. Steelix is a good pickup. Really good in this particular fight, especially if Houndoom's going for Solar Beam instead of Ember.
Fallen by the wayside.
I have no idea what
Leaving
prompted
just
that.
8 to reach the quarterfinals.
So hopefully, they have Gyarados, and they don't switch here. Not Primeape. Do we risk? I think we do. They have to crit and not miss.
There's the attack.
And we can crit and paralyze.
That's it. A sharp attack. Yes, it's a hit.
If they switch to Muck, we switch to
It used
Steelix.
a gold berry to restore its HP. They're both hanging tough.
Good.
Wow, thunderbolt! Hit, that was
It
good.
lived. It was a damage range and it lived.
Wham! Cross chop! Hammered where it hurt.
If they have Gyarados, I lose here.
There it is! Knockout!
I mean, I can Toxic the Gyarados.
The next Pokemon needs to be prepared. What will
We
be
take a
next?
Cross Chop here.
Oh, it's Gyarados! Foe is weak.
I can't believe we're gonna lose
Now's
this
the
run
time
here.
to attack. There's a big HP difference between the two
This is
combatants.
brutal.
Ride that
Okay, we're
surf.
faster. That's important. That's step one. We beat the Primeape.
Right, that's a hit. Down it goes.
Step two is pray they have Muck and Houndoom, and then we definitely win.
We're eagerly awaiting the
Houndoom doesn't want to
appearance
switch
of
into
the
an
next
Earthquake.
Pokemon.
And Gyarados beats Houndoom.
Oh, it's Muck.
Okay, we should be fine now.
Two Pokemon remain
That
on
was a
each
scary
side.
fight, but we got there. I'm asking one thing and one thing only.
Switching Pokemon.
Do not hit Ice Punch on my Steelix.
Oh, it's Steelix.
Ice Punch would be very, very, very,
What now?
very, very bad.
That caused no damage
You
at
don't know
all.
our moves.
How will this
Please don't
newly
freeze.
switched out Pokemon fare? There's the attack. Oh, a blow to the weak spot. Ah, it can't move. Being icebound will make this a one-sided battle.
I don't even think I have a continue left. I think I have one continue left if we do. Crit Ice Punch. The run died. I lost the run.